Liberal Viewer presents.
So South Korean pop singer Psy and his hit song Gangnam Style never seemed particularly political to me, but that didn't stop our friends at Fox last Saturday from broadcasting a political smear job of Psy based on selective and inaccurate reporting of admittedly anti-American lyrics he sang in 2004, as you can see beginning with the introduction from Fox News host Clayton Morris here.
This song, the Gangnam Style song on YouTube, has been watched over or close to 1 billion times worldwide, making it the most popular internet video perhaps of all time. That guy, though, is about to perform for the president tomorrow night as part of a larger Christmas special that's set to air on TNT. But now we're learning a little bit about his history dating back to mid-2004 and some things he slamming American soldiers as we're in the war in Iraq and South Korea's involvement in it.
Now the lyrics that Psy sang back in 2004 never actually directly mentioned soldiers, as I'll show in a moment, but characterizing the lyrics as an attack on American soldiers was not a one-time error, but was repeated throughout the Fox News segment and was even repeated within 5 seconds by Fox News anchor Eric Bolling here.
Yeah, in fact, he actually called for the death of the soldiers who were involved.
And their families.
The families of the soldiers who were involved.
Involved? Involved with what? Fox News never tells you, but the answer is involved with torture. What Psy actually sang at the concert back in 2004, according to a CNN translation from the Korean, was, quote, "Kill those effing Yankees who have been torturing Iraqi captives and those who ordered them to torture," and going on to say, "Kill them all slowly and painfully, as well as daughters, mothers, daughters-in-law, and fathers," unquote. Now, calling for the death of those who tortured Iraqi captives is pretty different than just calling for the death of American soldiers, but our friends at Fox never mentioned that Psy was singing about torturers and even pretended they were doing him a favor by not telling viewers the exact lyrics, as you can see in this clip.
And he's acknowledging those statements. I mean, he sang about this, so it wasn't as if he made a mistake. I mean, the lyrics, we're not going to read them for you because they're hateful and they're unbelievable, but I mean, to Eric's point, to your point about killing Americans, that's what he was singing about. And now he's apologized for it, and he says, you know, I will forever regret those statements for any pain that I've caused, those words years ago. To Eric's point, now that he's trying to make, now he's making money off of it. Of course he's being.
Well, forget that.
Now that attack on the sincerity of Psy's apology came from Fox News host Clayton Morris without ever mentioning Psy's apology also talked about the extenuating circumstances that gave rise to the song, saying the song, quote, was part of a deeply emotional reaction to the war in Iraq and the killing of 2 Korean schoolgirls that was part of the overall anti-war sentiment shared by others around the world at the time, unquote. But also especially note how Fox News host Clayton Morris said the 2004 lyrics were too hateful and unbelievable to broadcast, while broadcasting pretty much everything in them but the torture part, which was followed by Fox News host Ainsley Earhardt bolstering the deception with the claim the actual lyrics were even worse than the reports in this clip.
When I initially heard about this and didn't know the lyrics of the song, I thought, okay, well, I mean, we've all made mistakes. This might have happened 8 years ago. Maybe he was in his 20s and he made this mistake and said something that he regrets now, and we've all done things that we regret, you know, back in the day. But then I read the lyrics and I thought, no one ever should talk about killing someone else and that hateful to the families, the soldiers.
Well, if no one should ever talk about killing someone in a song, I guess that gets rid of Eric Clapton singing I Shot the Sheriff or Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, but Psy didn't even write the song he was singing, which was actually written by the South Korean rock band NEXT, another fact about which Fox News host Clayton Morris misinformed his viewers here.
I can understand a slip of the tongue, you're tired, you phrase something incorrectly.
This
God
goes
knows
beyond
that happens all the time here on my account. But let's talk about it. He wrote it out and sang about it. So it's not a mistake when you're repeatedly singing about something.
Overall, that was a pretty nasty smear job of Psy from Fox and Friends, which I don't think was justified just because President Barack Obama and his family attended a Christmas concert last weekend at which Psy performed, but I want to know what you think. Did Fox News smear Psy by failing to mention that torture was the target of his anti-American lyrics in 2004, as well as misreporting the other facts I showed in this video? And with all the information, how does the news about Psy's opinion on the American invasion of Iraq affect your view of Psy and Gangnam Style?
I YouTube, you decide.